Hey, happy Sunday morning. I thought I'd show you guys how I'm going to make my breakfast. So, we are starting out with some coffee. We'll use a Keurig for convenience. I like the McCafe decaf pods. You can get them at bulk at Sam's Club. Now, since I can't do dairy, I've got this Oatly oat milk. Be sure to give it a shake. And you actually have to put a surprising amount in. I put far more of this in than I do of half and half, so you can see how much I put in there. And now I'm also going to add some fiber. This is the Walmart brand of the clear soluble fiber powder. It's equivalent to Benefiber. It doesn't dissolve quite as well, but it's pretty close. Making a little bit of a mess there, especially in warm water. You're not going to notice a difference. Throw that in. I think that might be one of the contributing factors to why my stomach's been off the last couple of days. So that's it for the coffee. I'm gonna enjoy that and start in on some toast. Okay, so next up, I've got some toast in the toaster right now, or I guess it's bread right now. And I'm going to prep my avocado. So I've got a ripe avocado. What I like to do is buy them ahead of time, let them sit out until they're just about ripe, then throw them in the fridge, and that slows it down. So I've got it, and I just flicked the little stem nub off. I'm going to take a paring knife and put it at the top and carefully work it in until I touch the pit. I'm going to rotate the whole way around until those two lines touch. And twist and open it up. You can see the pit sticks on one side, so if you take the knife, lay it on, and put your thumb on top and rock it back and forth. I didn't put a whole lot of pressure, but it sinks in there pretty quickly. And you can grab it and twist a little bit and it pops right out. So now you can carefully push down with your thumb and it pops back off with a knife. And if you want it cubed, you can slit it. Again, being careful not to go through it. You don't want to hit your hand with this. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can also do it with a butter knife, and that is much less likely to cut you. And then once I have it scored into cubes, I can grab a spoon and starting right where the little nub is, I put my spoon in just below that so that I don't get it in the avocado that I want. And I push in and I support the skin with the back of my hand and just kind of scrape against my skin. And there you go, a perfectly cleaned out avocado half. And do it again, and you've got your avocado for your breakfast. So I got my toast out of the toaster. It's a little small. This gluten-free bread is not large. So I'm going to take some avocado and try to one-handed put it up onto the bread. And then I'm going to mash it down on. I need 2 hands for this. Be right back. Okay, so I used a fork to mash down the avocado. Took a hard-boiled egg, sliced it into 4 slices, and laid it on. And now I'm going to top it all off with this Roland brand sriracha. And there you have it. There's my breakfast. Have a good morning. That breakfast was pretty good. It actually kept me for quite a few hours. So I went downstairs, did some work on the house. I needed to do some paint prep. Got that done. Felt pretty focused. Actually, felt like I did a really good job on it. And came up and worked with my wife on meal prep for a while, most of the afternoon. And then I cooked our dinner. We had a Cajun sausage pasta. It's pretty good. It was a recipe my wife found. Of course, we use gluten-free pasta because my wife can't do gluten. And everything has substitutes to be dairy-free. So we use the plant cream that you can get from Country Crock, and some oat milk and dairy-free sour cream. All in all, it was actually quite good. I really enjoyed it. We're gonna add that one into our meal rotation. That's the first time we've had that. So ate dinner a little early, around 5-ish, and then got cleaned up and headed over to the yoga studio that we go to. The yoga instructors that we really like, we're hosting a sound bath tonight. That's something I never experienced before. It was kind of an interesting experience. It was relaxing. I spent about half an hour doing some therapy ball work, just kind of relaxing and chilling out. my back was really tight from doing some work. I tend to hunch over on a lot of the projects that I do around the house. So I did quite a bit of work up against the wall, getting my back worked out and then into my shoulders. And then we laid down on our yoga mats, and the leader or instructor of the sound bath just made a bunch of sounds. I don't really know how to explain it. They were soothing sounds, and the goal was just to kind of be still and to listen and to be calm. That lasted about an hour. A couple people dozed off in the class, which was totally acceptable. They just asked that you not snore, which would have been a problem for me because I do snore quite loudly when I fall asleep. I came close to dozing off a couple of times, but did not. The hour did not feel long. You would think just laying for an hour and listening to somebody make a bunch of noises would be irritating and feel like it couldn't end soon enough, but actually it was very relaxing. Of course they get into all the kind of woo-woo, this certain frequency does this for whatever response, and I'm not sure I'm into all that, but I do understand that there are benefits to different types of audio therapy, sound therapy, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it was very relaxing. I quite enjoyed it. So my wife and I finished that, and then we went over to our favorite ice cream parlor that has both gluten-free and vegan ice cream. So I got a mini vegan cookies and cream scoop. It was just the right amount, really nice. And that was it for the night. Came home, got cleaned up, and getting ready to head to bed. I do not have the holiday off, so I am heading into work tomorrow, as is my wife. She can work holidays and bank those as floating holidays, so that's what we tend to do since I don't get off for it. Yeah, that's it. Overall, pretty good Sunday. We're really liking the schedule with going to church Saturday night. Kind of rearranges the standard layout of things for our normal schedule, and we're really liking it so far. So we've got meals prepped for the week. I've got my gym bag packed, and we're ready to hit the week strong. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Get yourself some rest. Go hit Monday strong, and we'll see how we do tomorrow.